Zandela, you're pushing me. Otherwise, people outside there, we have a visitor in the house, a beautiful guest here, and that is none other than Samantha. To remind you, Infinity Radio is located in Makerere University, Mitchell Hall, Block A, and you can catch us up on website www.infinityug.com, and we shall be in position to catch us up live, and we shall be giving you all what you need to know. And you also can send us a message on WhatsApp or text us on the same number 0762653648, or just call us on email on 7626353648, and we shall be in position to get you and use your comment or your opinion to see that the topics of discussion here keep moving. Yeah, on social media platforms still you can get us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or even YouTube. The same thing, just type there Infinity Radio UG and you'll be in position to get us. Okay, yes. Now time check, we have 32 minutes past the hour of 8. We have a few minutes to the next hour. Now let's talk about what is trending in the country, madam. What is trending? What have you seen trending, Madam Samantha? We are happy that you honored us and came here. It is there. How about the challenge?
What is trending? What is trending? Of course, men are getting off the streets. They realize the importance of marriage. Talking about that, I'm talking about, of course, the Chabazinga's wedding. That is why you're still
pray for me.
With all the beautiful ladies around you know.
Did you hear that?
But anyway, the Chabazinga's wedding is around the corner, and apparently there's a woman that is threatening.
She's located abroad
to stop the marriage. Now, because
like what exactly happens? Like this woman claims that they even have children with the king. So how did it happen? She says, I've been putting in my money for this guy. How?
What you mean putting in money for a king?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
I mean, why shouldn't she fight for?
I feel like she should be direct. Her man. Did she do what?
And to say,
show us the kids.
Definitely we shall see the kids when that day comes.
But then that's just how women are.
I realized there's something wrong happening in that kingdom of Busoga, because to be sincere, even Absa refused to fan.
Why is a bank supposed to?
No. It's always like this is a very big ceremony. Like, and always there are people who sponsor it. Like the very can be like, this show is sponsored by so and so, so and so. You understand what I'm talking about? So others have sponsored, but Absa says no. We can.
But even though they refuse to sponsor,
but they look at it as something bad. Like, how would they deny? I don't know.
Deny what?
Deny the king's support. But that is what has been happening. We wait, we pray. We are happy for the king and the queen.
You are?
Yeah, me, I'm happy. Because by the way, I don't carry bad hearts for people. Yes, so we pray for the king, and we pray that he and her, they marry and they wed and they give us beautiful children. So that has been what happens in the kingdom of Busoga.
I'm still talking about music, of course. In the music industry, Rema Namakula she has had something to say about Chris Panina. You know Chris Panina?
Yes, the twins.
Yeah, that guy who released, I think by then it was the most powerful love song. Yeah, and she says she would not advise him to like completely join the music industry.
Why?
She claims the industry is stressful. In Uganda specifically.
But you see, there's where these guys are happening, that they're making their music. First of all, these guys, they're rarely in Uganda. They're in Germany. So what they do in their music, they don't even release songs like more often like other artists. So basically, one time when they had an interview, they were like, for us we're in music not for money. That's why you see I don't know whether you've heard of them having in a concert. It's simply because they're doing music because of fun. You get the point. So let her keep her opinion.
No, not that. She also says she wouldn't advise her own kids
to join
the music industry.
But why wouldn't she advise the children instead of advising the people who are already in the system?
Because they're not yet that old to understand.
Now there are people who have just come, who have joined the industry. We can look at these boys, the Bent Boys, Africa. Those guys are still new in the music, and the Bananas joined the music before the Bent Boys. So why would she decide to advise the people who have been there, leaving the people who just...
She's advising as a friend. And she says she's also retiring. So
let her retire. For her,
but
she's
music
married.
Industry
Doctor
in Uganda
is doing good for her. So madam, what is trending?
I'd beg to go back to Alien Skin.
Okay.
So Alien Skin is trending right now on Twitter, and Alien Skin is trending right now on Twitter, and he says he doesn't need Bobby Wine to give him a chance. He can do his own thing. So what do you get? What's your thought around that?
Like Alien Skin, I must say, just like the way he says he's unruly.
But I think that's what life has taught him. I feel like he can handle life his own way, like he has been. So he does not need other people's support around him. He's a hustler.
Sincerely speaking, okay, like where he is now, okay, it is bad to say he doesn't want somebody's help because we don't know what tomorrow has for us.
Should I ask you?
Go right ahead.
Who was there or who gave him a hand for him to reach where he is? No one. It was just him. So
no, like okay,
there is nothing.
It's okay. Yes. His opinion is honest, and I really respect that. But then my opinion is, it's always good manners to respect elders.
There is nothing you're telling me about. Let me tell you something. Where were they when he was still... Where are you people? I don't know. This is why I get angry.
Most of the upcoming artists, when they reach a certain point, these other artists that feel like they've made it in life, try and come in, and
that's when they want to come in.
But now let's look at the case study, Bobby Wine. This is a guy who is concentrating more in politics to liberate the country. Which concern does he have on Alien Skin? Like, really, the only thing that I heard him talk about Alien Skin was when he commented, like, he's a good guy, I'm happy, let's give him a chance. He's from ghetto, let's give him a chance. That is all. Let's give him chance to do what? He already got the chance. No, by the time when he had the concert, like, people expected him to to say something about Alien Skin, and that's exactly what he said. But then he has been all this silent. He's concentrating on having tours here and there and see how to liberate the country. But then Alien Skin, I actually don't like.
The bottom line is Alien Skin has made it there.
Exactly, by himself.
Country knows about Alien Skin.
By himself.
Yeah, that is true. He has made it there.
And as for Bobby Wine as a leader, simanyi na kumanya. What is leadership when you're leading? I don't know what people call freedom. You're fighting for freedom, but you know, it's so ironic how he's engaging these young people in these fights, and they're getting arrested and they're getting beaten, and the chaos, and then his family is somewhere abroad being protected.
So that's right.
Well, this man,
how do you mean by involving people in fights, like the young children?
Of course, he advises them. Like, I don't know, he triggers those small.
Now, excuse me. Now let me tell you something. He actually doesn't tell them to fight or involve them. It's not no. I'm being realistic.
Trying to tell us that you are no.
Let me tell you something.
I'm actually
the China Chongamba. What he says is what forces them to do what? Because they feel like he is the freedom they need. He is the change. He is nothing like change when people are dying because of silly statements.
Do you think what she's saying is true?
The honest truth is, if someone came to me and they told me this is bad, this is doing this is the reason as to why you're in this state, why wouldn't I start fighting towards it?
And very good.
That is what she's trying to say.
You can't say you're fighting for freedom when you're causing chaos.
How does
Is
it?
that how they fight
Like,
for
okay,
freedom?
let's first look at the case study. When he came back from South Africa, he didn't speak to anybody. He didn't call to anybody to come and welcome him. But the love that people have for him in the country,
It's
is that
love,
what is that?
It's pretense.
All right, let's leave that. We are still going on with the program, the Morning Vybz here in Infinity Radio with yours, Raise UG and Zandela. And guess what? We have a guest, most one with the most beautiful smile in the building. Time check, 42 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. And we're still going on with what is trending in the country. Let's have some music coming in from Bobby Wine, and the song is Charenga. And when you come back, we shall continue with what is trending in
Let the music.
okay, fine. Now the thing is, I will not play Charenga.
What did you play? Bobby Wine. It is
No.
well. Before we had him as a politician, he was a good.
We have a remix of Ayagala, that is Brian Ways and Rachel Ray, and it's a very good one. I just like it when a woman gives her part on the song. Allah, speaking for the fellow women. Then for us, the King Kongs. King
Kong.
All right, let's come back. This is very beautiful. Let's come back from this musical break and we continue with the program. Good morning.
So, I love the ass. Bola, she wanna, she the wanna, she the wanna, she wanna, she wanna, she the wanna, she the wanna. Oh yeah, girl, sagala, jagala, oh yeah, girl, sagala, jagala. You wanna, I wanna, you don't wanna, I don't wanna. You wanna, I wanna, you don't wanna, I don't wanna. Oh yeah, girl, jagala, sagala, oh yeah, girl, jagala, sagala. Kale soko ntwale kudeti Kubida kasemo go tuse kugeti A fly girl like me is hard to get Naja tofa yoka sogula maweti Kapiti konina kako Ebisa zonina sizo Ata sigatika Mulaba yoye teba kukumba busitobe heda siro Jagala suwakana Kasta tumba dala tolida vambalika Ate we jagala Enjola ne mwe toja kwa yoya I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, she wanna, I wanna, ayagala, jagala, ayagala, jagala, sagala, she wanna, I wanna, I don't wanna, she wanna, I wanna, she don't wanna, I don't wanna, ayagala, jagala, sagala, ayagala, jagala, sagala. I'm so ready now, never change my ways. Are you sure? Wagala potimana, baby, see I love you. Are you sure? And I can be your true love. For real? Tusharinga masuka, amasuka na kwendo ta. Would you like a trip to Rwanda? Yeah. Oh Canada, tell me would you like to chill Sunday? I do. Speak my language. She wanna, I wanna, she don't wanna, I don't wanna. She wanna, I wanna, she don't wanna. I wanna. Ayagala, jagala, ayagala, jagala, jagala. I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, ayagala, jagala, 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 jagala. Listen, yo. Unajochanga sana nkubanga nkuba. Buli ramula wa mutima ne kunkuba. Sichi atagala na teva sure. Love buchiba chirwa days my cure. Ankwatanga baby, buli we mwagalira ba ready. Zayan cause it's so body. He's my fresh boy, see sugar daddy. Oyagala, oyagala, kati jagala, oyagala, kati jagala, oyagala jangu. You wanna, I wanna, you wanna.
More music, more variety, non-stop hits. We simply play the best.
Your happiness, our pleasure.
Yes, welcome you back from that musical break. We just listened the song coming in from Brian Ways, and that was a live performance. Man, life is interesting when you do what you like most live. Yeah, that is what happens. But just know that has been Brandways and Rachel Ray for you here in Infinity Radio. Now we're still going on with the program. What is it trending now, guys? You know, ladies, a few days behind, Shakira Shakira semi nudes were all over.
Semi nudes.
If it's nudes, it's nudes.
Okay, I'm trying to be a little bit, but I can call it them semi nudes because partly she had clothes. Yeah, but
but things did not come out.
Yeah, Nanga, you people, who will forgive you people? Who will forgive you?
The camera person wasn't focusing the days anyway.
Okay, those the photos came out, and to her reaction, she reacted and said that the photos came out after her phone was unlawfully taken. And then after that, the people who published the photos to the media asked her for a monetary compensation of 100 million. And again, people are not serious. Uganda Chinyuma, I must tell you, 100 million. Then after a while, when she couldn't raise that money, they reduced to 50 million. And after some time, it was reduced to 20 million. So when she refused to pull out that money, they had to put in the photos on social media.
Which is okay.
It's not okay.
It is okay,
It's
man.
not
At
okay.
a point, these
Aren't you
things
to feel?
will
Aren't you to feel? Aren't you to feel like it is you?
Let me tell you something. For a person like Shakira, what haven't we seen in her music videos? For real. In her music videos, it's not like she's decently dressed or what. You get. So even though they put out the nudes,
it is okay.
It is okay because at a certain point, all these things will fade and we'll get back to normal. Are you still talking about Nampera? No, that faded. So really, no, it faded, but Nampera is I don't know that kind of attitude
with the first class.
Exactly. Like it doesn't matter what people do. It doesn't matter what people do. But as for Shakira, we've literally seen everything. So it doesn't matter whether you.
Not everything.
Okay, not like everything, but yo.
Still, she's.
What don't you know?
I don't know. What do you have to say about that?
The question is, are our phones safe anymore? Like, is our privacy? Like, do we still have privacy?
Who puts out the nudes? Fear men.
But I must say,
do we still have privacy?
I must say, we have
even
to
with
be
our mobile phones.
We just have to be more careful with our phones. These gadgets can be hacked or anytime. And I must tell you guys, with the people who like following links here and there and there and there, not every link is legit. These links, most of them can just come there just to get your information. And once they get your information, you will see people starting calling you here and there wanting money. Oh, that's when your stomach will start sweating plasma.
With this problem of unemployment, what other way can we get money apart from that? So it's called creativity.
No.
It's creativity. Like we are thinking that hard. Man, you're intelligent.
So that is okay.
Yeah.
You're not sure even. But that also not happening. People outside listening to us here, try to be as much careful with your phones as possible, because anything can happen. And when it
but
happens,
then also,
please,
as a person,
just see yourself. Period.
Why would you have your mobile phone to record yourself? As in,
I know it's your body, you have it.
No.
and it is your phone also, you have it.
Wait, by the time you do that, that means you already want to put out the nudes yourself.
Yeah,
because
by
why
the
would
way.
you record yourself naked?
Anyway. I actually don't know well that happens, but that's what happened in the world of Shakira. We stand with you, sister, and we pray that you take her as Infinity Radio Morning Vybz. We stand with you, and we pray that you get but getting to UCE, UNEM. There are so many issues, so many cases of UNEM happening. Like there are so many cases. Last day, in some school, in Iluero, students refused to do exam because they chased some like 5 of their students. They denied them to do exam. They said no, we can't do exam without our friends, and all of them boycotted exams, not until they were brought. So I love the solidarity.
Yeah.
Now today, yesterday, some school decided to put the students out to the field under the sun to do exam. I really don't know what is wrong with the Uganda one of these days.
Uganda.
Are we okay? Like,
so the teachers are revenging.
I don't know whether it's revenge. Like now, these people do exam.
Do they have the facilities, or that could also be a
what
question?
facilities are you talking
Like,
about?
do they have rooms to
Classrooms?
do?
They have facilities. This is a big school,
Hey.
and they have.
Wow.
They just show them carry your lockups and make lines
Wow.
on the field.
I think that is stupidity. And then after that, they want the students to pass for the school. What's
Yeah,
that?
I just love that. I really love what.
Anyway, I
happens
feel
in
like
Uganda.
teachers, even at campus, lecturers, sometimes they come with their own issues, and they want to release their anger in us, which is not good. After that, you wouldn't tell me to pass for the school because doing an exam.
You're passing
like,
for the school or for yourself?
even for the school, man. After getting 8 aggregates, of course the school will be proud of
selling the
me
school.
and use me everywhere, man. Anyway.
That's Uganda. I mean, UNEB of this year is actually very interesting to that level today. I must say.
But I like the solidarity of students not doing the exam, because at a point you ask yourself, are these headmistresses human? Are they parents? Because why would you chase a student on a day they're supposed to have a paper? At least chase them on a day you're sure they don't have papers. Because anyway, let us not get
I think
emotional.
the right thing to do would be let them do the papers. Then when they're coming back to pick their
exactly their
transcripts,
pass slips.
whatever.
I think, and most of those
You can
headmistresses
refuse.
or school owners are the people that do the corruption things. They're the people that chew
Go on.
use our fees for other purposes. Yeah,
But anyways,
they're greedy.
may I just have the feeling like every day we learn something, and I must say, by the mere fact that the students can deny to refuse exam, the teachers or administrations of different schools should also be in position to learn something out of that. That next year it may be a different case. They may end up storming the entire school and beating the teachers. So leaving that alone, on the other side, you remember a few days behind, 2 tourists were killed in some Queen Elizabeth. That is a game park. But then yesterday the president addressed, and I love Uganda. It's very interesting. Even the president is so comic. He issued a warning and told them, be careful. I tell them that you guys, you don't know what I would do to somebody who killed.
They will pay with their own lives.
They will pay with their own lives. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you think what a president says is really true? Will it happen? Because looking at the constitution,
Muzei for life, man. That guy has. I'm not saying I'm NRM or something, but
You've made
give
it
credit
clear.
where
Yeah,
no,
so
no, no, no,
personal.
no, no, no.
I am very
Give,
for
no,
life.
no, give credit where it is due. You cannot say Baby Wine is fighting for freedom when he has done nothing for the people.
let them give him chance to do something for them.
What? No, they don't have to give you. No. Raise. They don't have to first give you a chance to prove that you can do something. First do that something, and then we prove that you're actually capable of transforming the whole country. But ever since he started yapping, making noise for us, freedom, what has he done for the people? It's not like he has helped people in hospitals,
Looking at
even
the case
his own
study,
people.
looking at the case study in South Africa, there's a guy called Julius Malema. He's more of Bobby Wine's.
Character
And
style.
exactly, and that they are fighting for one thing. They are not satisfied with the leadership of the country, their respective countries, so they are fighting for one common goal. So therefore, with a person like that, don't you think there's something driving him behind, like as far as the country is concerned?
Exactly, there's something. And when you look at the way he behaves in parliament back there in South Africa, like this guy does not have discipline at all. He does not respect his fellow. Like,
What kind of leader are you
like,
trying to portray?
the speaker tells
Opposition.
you, Malema, please do not and like, excuse me. No. Let me tell you something. Malema is not. I feel like he's not disciplined. Much as you're fighting for something, try to do it the right way. Try to anyway. We're talking about Mzee.
Let's leave Mzee.
I feel like no, about the issue of the national park. I feel like he's capable actually, because ever since he stepped into power, I feel like he has done a lot concerning security. So he's capable of even doing more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see, because the investigation is already ongoing, and we believe once these suspects are put on book, then definitely. What is that face for?
But in Uganda, after getting the suspects, after us seeing them in court,
That is all.
the story
It's a
ends
gone
there.
case.
I don't want to shake tables. Expensive drinks. But
They will never break.
investigations in Uganda, they just leave us there.
But investigations are ongoing already, and oftentimes when they investigate, as she said, they just, after getting these suspects, that's all. There's a way it sucks. But other leaving that alone, some teacher in some way has been shot dead by the Karamojong warriors. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
People are angry.
Angry with what?
What did the teacher do?
What did he do?
Me
deserve this?
personally, I don't know what I can call it. But anyway, let's leave it for another day.
And this happened in the Karenga district, and the teacher was just on his way. Now I don't know what the warrior. There's been so many cases of killings. In Iluer again, there's a guy who killed his girlfriend, his ex, for taking his underwear.
When I tell you stop,
I actually think that. So when I tell you people like life is becoming duplicate, I don't know whether.
and then I tell you to stop engaging in useless relationships. you
Alimba
say.
now.
Anyway, still talking about entertainment. At Mezzo. Most people have been to Mezzo, right? It says Vybz have been held for unpaid.
Why would you go to a place?
Let me tell you. Let me finish my
Okay,
story.
first finish.
Unpaid bill of shillings 19.7 million
What?
after their sponsor mysteriously
Disappear.
disappears. Never men.
I
They
know.
will live in that desert.
They
without
claim.
water.
They claim.
The
if
desert
I-
without water.
They claim if I call you alone and you carry your whole gang. So I think I was trying to pay for that.
But then, like,
But why
sincerely
would
speaking,
you-
why would you come? I called you. Why would you come with
No,
her?
let-
Why would you
let's-
come with the other?
Let's
I
not
don't know
drive
very-
it to that
Security.
point. I feel like
What is security?
Security.
By the mere fact that you can take my cause, what makes you think that
let me
you're
tell
insecure
you
with me?
something. But then also, why would you say come along with your friends and then fail to pay the bills? By the time you
Let's first
agree
think-
to sponsor us,
Let's behave like
you have
the.
all it takes to pay for whatever we're
Let's
going
first
to.
be. Let's first behave like you didn't tell her to come with a friend, but you have decided to come with your friends. Whose problem is that? Maybe I had
Kale,
my
at least-
plans to cater for only you.
Okay,
Now
you
you've come
shouldn't
with your 2, 3.
No, you shouldn't have
Who's the
disappeared.
sensitive?
At least you should have cleared the bills for that. No, the bills. No, the bills for his babe. The bills for his babe, and then the rest can sort themselves out.
But now, what sense will that make? Like, I've cleared for you and leave, and she's your friend.
But you
Girls.
guys,
Does it
we are
make
looking
sense?
at this from only one angle. Girls, carry vex money.
Exactly.
Thank you so
That's
much.
Exactly.
Why would
Thank you so much. God bless you for me.
And then another thing, why would you order for something that you know you can't afford?
Exactly.
Like order something that you know
Because
that you can actually
they
pay
want to
for.
look.
Exactly,
they want
like
to
anything can happen. You need to be flexible.
They want to
guys.
look dope. There's a way girls.
bougie.
Let me say.
Bougie.
There's a way girls or even boys from humble backgrounds want to live cool lifestyles, like them and a cool lifestyle.
They're
and
like this.
Like they want to live a cool lifestyle that they can't afford. They want to own iPhones. They want to be in those expensive bags.
Unajua uliokwa mapera like mine here.
Without a
Be
cover,
good.
with a rubber band.
That is what I can afford. But that's what
anyway,
has
that
been
is-
happening in the side of celebrity news and gossip here. So, guys, we're still going over the program time check. It is a minute past the hour of 9. We have a few minutes at the end of the show, but we are still blessed to have one of our beautiful guests here, and not none other than Samantha, who passed by to say, like, guys, you know what? I'm here to groove with you up to the hour of 10 a.m. And we don't take that for granted. Thank you so much. Yes, to those ones who are following us.
And of course, we are going to have a topic of the day in the next hour.
Mazima. Not even an hour, next minute. We are going to see how are we going to go with this topic of discussion. To remind you, Infinity Radio is located in Makerere University Block A, Mitchell Hall, and you can catch us up on social media platforms, and that is www.infinityug.com, and be in position to catch us up with you. And of course, you can call us on 762653-648, or send us a voice note on the same number, 762653-648, and we shall be in position to link up with you. Yes, share your ideas and opinions, and we shall be in position to group with you together up to the hour of 10. Remember, this show happens every Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. here in Infinity Radio with yours, Raise UG and Zandela, together with Kathy. But today also we are beautifully joined with one beautiful friend. Kegamba, we are always there. We give you what you need to know.
Kegamba, you're blessed.
That is it. I didn't want to say that, but God knows. Yeah, we are going to have a song coming in from Bebe Cool, and the song is called Biowaba. Biowaba. Luganda. But I love the song. I really love that song because there's a way he puts the lyrics together. It makes me jump, and I say andele. Yes, let's get back from this song. Remember, Bebe Cool, there is something like a show that's a battle with the chameleon, but is not yet confirmed, but we believe. But this guy says is
battle.
No, it's one way of selling Ugandan industry music industry.
There's nothing like selling. It's one way of making money.
Thank you so much. Because now, when the battle comes, they will definitely be positioned to give you like 100 million. Then the winner comes again with like 50 million or 200. They get money.
Musical break.
So that's what happens in the side of Baby Cool. But he said he will be in position to send Chameleon into early retirement, like the way he did to Bobby Wine early in 2011 there. This is very interesting. These musicians are comic. But otherwise, yeah, let's listen from Baby Cool. And when we come back, we have a topic of discussion. Good morning.
Asude mukatebe kakulajana antaganjulo mutima nange Bono tuchite life ya basajja ya kumulumya nebikemebyo bingi ya kumwenenya ekintu ekicamu kyandoleza abasajja twalyaji byemutulabamu ebicamu bingi tulina omukwano tuli bantu mutulekere ebiwundu bingi ku mitima ebyo byewaba byebikulete n'okulumwa n'obuba abanjagala bangi nawe kyomanyi umula mukwano bambi towaba ebyo byewaba byebikulete n'okulumwa n'obuba abanjagala bangi nawe kyomanyi umula mukwano bambi towaba nokuyimbula kati notonchunyachunya ino byoyuzayuza omutima nokutagula mukwano genda bintamya kati notonsikambulamu badde mugumu mukwano ninjiwayibwa ntusewe nkigatiramu tokisengula mukwano genda kuntamya guno mukwano gwo otolago butozi newepimira mutima go chokugamba baby tekugamba says she go. Agendera ddala obusungu bungi, ansudde mu katebe kakulajana, antaganjula omutima nange, buno tukite. Life y'abasajja yakumulumya, n'ebikebe bye bingi yakumwenenya, ekintu ekikyamu kyandowoleza. Abasajja twali ati bye mutulabamu ebikyamu bingi, tulina omukwano tuli bantu, mutulekera ebiwundu bingi ku mitima. Ebyo bye waba bye bikulete n'okulumwa n'obuba, abanjagala bangi naawe kyomanyi, kumbula mukwano bambi towaba. Ebyo bye waba bye bikulete n'okulumwa n'obuba, abanjagala bangi naawe kyomanyi, kumbula mukwano bambi towaba.
I see you calling me, and I'm on go sika, and I keep recording.
Infinity Radio.
Ulikaje kona tabula, buli chimwe change nchikukwasa, because you are the center of it all, nzamba mita yekwe papito, sikuwa kilo I give you all, kuba wakita we sing it all. Olukulaba kosi heartbeat sekuba, leka kumkukonya nawe biruma, oli muvuzi mulungi kati simbula, tumalike wonga teri betusekala. Come send it tonight, tuchimale rumo tonight, baby come send it for a night. Boy come on the night, come send it tonight, tuchimale rumo tonight, baby come send it for a night. Ati this tungulubeza, ontuse woyagala olyengo solobeza, life jacket inyambaza, omutima meguba guli waransembeza. Right now kati, yadde tunaba kusimba wakati, olunaku weriti, abakulwanira balina wakati, tubalage baby, katunda nasi, baby twebeza olwokumpa chance. Come send it tonight, tuchimale rumo tonight, baby come send it for a night. Boy come on the night, come send it tonight, tuchimale rumo tonight, baby come send it for a night. Ulikaje kona tabula, otabula wongo wange, buli chimwe change nchikukwasa, because you are the center of it all, nzamba mita yekwe papito, sikuwa kilo I give you all, kuba wakita we sing it all. Katunda nasi, baby twebeza olwokumpa chance. Come send it tonight, tuchimale rumo tonight, baby come send it for a night. Come send it tonight, baby, come send it for a night.
More variety. Non-stop hits. We simply play the best.
Your happiness, our pleasure.
Yes, your happiness is our pleasure. We welcome you back from that musical break. We just listened to the song coming from Ndrema Namakula. Tonight is the song, and the song is very beautiful. I love the way she puts her lyrics together. I have a feeling the song comes in with a lot of feelings. Yeah.
Let's comment.
You shouldn't comment like sincerely speaking. If you've been listening to this song, you can be in position to tell me that the song comes in with a little bit of feelings. You get a point. The other feelings. Yeah, it's very good. That is interesting. So now that brings us to the third hour of the show, and we are left with something like 51 minutes to the end of the show. And now at this time, please allow me welcome you to the topic of discussion, and that's none other than hey, you guys, are you ready, ladies?
So sure.
Now we I believe each and every person has friends and social capital within us. And now the question is, what is the importance of having social capital? Like as a human being, as a student at Makerere, or even somebody outside there, what is the importance of having social capital? And how do you define that this is a good friend for me? Yes, and if I associate with this kind of people, I will get this and that. How do you do that? Like you have to be in position to identify yourself with your friends that you deal with. So what is the importance of having social capital within yourself, like as a human being, as a person, as a student, as a pastor, as a sheep, eh? What is the importance of having social capital, and how do you define who is good and who is bad? Now you can be in position to share your opinions with us on 7626533648. You can just send a voice note or text us on the same number 0762653648, or just go to our website www.infinityug.com and be in position to follow the topic of discussion live, and also be in position to send us your comment on that topic of discussion. Now, ladies in the building, Samantha, what is, like, how do you know that these people you are dealing with, you are with, are not actually good friends to you?
Are not good friends.
Like they are not good people. At times we have the people who come to our lives, like we know that this is my circle, but trust me, they are there to destroy you, and there are some who are there to build you. Then there are there who are not even adding anything,
but they're just there.
They're just there. They love your company, they love your vibe, they love Kwegamba, but they're not adding anything in you. So how do you know, and how do you deal with them after realizing?
First of all, I think we should look at if we share the same values. Do we share the same values? Is one thing that I would consider if you're to become my friend. What are your goals? Do we have the same goals? Do we have a meeting point? Do our goals have a meeting point? Like, how are you helping me go towards my goal? How are you helping me achieve something? Are you making me go down? Are you telling me, Sammy, when I bring an idea, you're like, no, Sammy, that doesn't work. Sammy, don't do it. Relax, procrastinate. There are all those kinds of friends. So really, it's all about just looking at me personally. I take initiative to find out, do we share the same values? I'm Christian. Are you Christian? Are you going to take me to club when I don't want to club?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what is the importance of having social capital?
I think first of all, someone out there could be listening, but they actually don't know what social capital is.
Okay.
So social capital is these are the resources that individuals or persons, your friends, have access to through their social network. Okay. So it plays a crucial role. Like, for example, Ray's could have access to a certain thing that I don't have access to, but because I'm his friend, he can actually get me to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the importance now, like having social capital?
First of all, how do I tell this a good friend is a bad friend? As a person, I expect everyone to have principles.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So by the time I connect with you, that means you are familiar with what goes on around me and within me. You get? Yeah. So by the time you are that free around me, that means we are able to connect. That means you're able to respect the principles that drive my life. So and also you have to add something to me. You can't just be my friend for like you just there. But also I believe every person is in your life for a certain reason that may not be now. It might not be now. The reason might not show now, or it can show some other time. For example, I didn't know becoming friends with Vybz, I would be here today. So I love yeah, so there's always on the Christian perspective, there's always a reason as why certain people come to your lives. Sometimes it's not them to change you, or to add something to you. Sometimes it's you to add something to them. Or what you get.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a very good one. And when you look at it in a Christian perspective, you realize it's actually so broad. It's very broad because this is what happens everywhere in church. Now, how do you realize that these people are not good people to you? When you get a problem.
When I get a problem.
That's when you realize that people are actually there to feel your vibe.
Exactly.
But when you need hope, even if it is 2,000, you will. That's when at times I feel disturbed a lot. I really have a very big social capital, and I must tell, I really socialize with every person, be it a fool, be it a mad person, as long as you don't beat me. I associate with every person. But then, and I also want to tell the people outside there that when you're associating with people, you don't have to put much concern. Like, what I mean is, like, your hopes into them so much, because at times when you do that, you when you have too much expectations on them, you realize that you will be in position to lose out you'll have gotten hurt at some point, because you may want to hope and be like, okay, fine, you fix your mind on people that are around you, thinking that they will help you, but they will only help you when you die. I don't know what is the importance of you coming to the burial site with the money, and I needed the money when I was alive. Come on, guys.
But then also, before you judge them for not helping you, are you actually helpful to them as well? Because at a certain point, there are people who always want to benefit from their friends, but their friends do not benefit from them. So before you judge your friends, first ask yourself, am I helpful to them? Have I been there when they needed me?
Yeah, that is good.
She actually has a point.
Yeah, the brilliant
times
one.
We are entitled. You're like, my friend, he has to help me.
Yes,
why are you my friend and you can't help me? Supposing I can't help you with money, but I can be there for you
physically or emotionally, spiritually.
But then most times we are too entitled to feel like, oh my God, Drazila has to help me, she's my friend, if she doesn't help me, I'm going to talk to her again, something of that sort, which is not good.
But then I believe what she says is actually very true. At times we try to fix our minds on one thing only, materials. When you need money and your friend tells you, like, funny, you need some money, and I say, like, know what, Zandela, I actually don't have that money as of now, but I stand with you in this trying moment, because this problem has come.
Let me pray with you.
Which is okay, guys.
But you may not say that is okay. You'll be like, but Ray has really refused to give me this money among all people.
Yeah.
I believe you get a point. That thing sucks, but it hurts. But that's why the problem, like, we need to appreciate the fact that these people can be with us spiritually, emotionally, because if somebody can come up and call you and say, Samantha, how has it been? I know the moment is not right. Appreciate that. It's trying to bring life back. Talking to somebody when you're in a problem is actually very important.
Talking about calls and friendships. Now, to the both of you, how many many people will actually call you? Let's say you've switched off, you've gone offline for like 4 days. You've not really gone online, and you're offline for 4 days. How many people? Some that's friends in quotes will call to check on you. Now,
before you go any further, big up to all the bro codes. Big out to Jeff. Big out to Andrew. Gerardi. Then don't forget Samantha. This woman is a big deal. Like at times I pull out pranks. I just decide to just put anything funny in my status. But from nowhere, are you baby girl? What baby boy? What's up?
Baby boy, are you sure?
Like, I really don't take these people personally. I appreciate the mere fact that I have people who can call me or text me when I keep silent or when I go dumb. You get a point. They call me or text me after some time, or even that very moment to ask what is not happening, or even if they notice that I'm acting in a funny way that they don't expect, they definitely ask, and she's always there. I I really don't take that for granted. Thank you so
Mama,
much.
must be nice on air. Anyway.
I don't take Samantha is concerned for granted.
Aha. Anyway, personally.
Stop shooting your shot.
I'm not shooting, and you know it well. I'm not shooting.
but anyway, from my own opinion, I feel like, well, me, I do not make friends because I want something from them. Yeah, I make friends because I know at a certain point is a very huge world.
You
at
don't
a
know what
certain
tomorrow
point,
has for
yeah,
us.
they are my connection.
True.
So I just have to behave the right way.
Smart move.
Yeah, I just have to behave the right way.
When we come to Eastern Uganda, there you find when I'm an MP of the area, I'll be in that position too.
Yeah, so I feel like you just have to be good to everyone.
Yeah, by the that is
Be
it.
kind, be.
Do you have those people that you can, like as she said?
If I'm being honest, I think only 3 people that I know of would check on, like would real, they would even come up to home if I turned off my phone.
Hey, mama must be nice. Me, personally, I think it's just one person. Only one person.
Oh my
Only one
Don't
person.
worry, me and Reyes, we shall join. We shall start checking on you.
Never make sure that you don't.
No, and I feel like at a certain point, people, I don't know, there's a way people judge others. They look at you at a distance and be like, this girl is proud. They have not even approached you to like get to know you, to know
True.
how, and they're like, they've already judged, this girl is proud, I can't be friends with her, she feels herself quite gamba. That is how we lose on friendships.
That's how I got. I actually, my current best friend, I used to think she's a proud person. I hadn't even talked to her, so I just kept looking at her in Yawa, and I'm like, this girl is proud. But then later on, when we started connecting, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're my type of person. We vibe. And right now, she's like someone that I hold so dear.
Favorite person. Talking about best friends. How do we define it? How do you define best friends, guys? Who is a best friend? Because, man, in most cases, for example, between girls, I don't know what is wrong with girls, but my best friend took my boyfriend. My best friend did this. Who is a best friend?
Okay. A best friend is for me is more like someone who you are, is like your sister, if I'm saying it from a sister's a girl's perspective. She's more like a sister, someone who you can share with things that you can't talk about with other people.
Someone you trust.
Someone who you can just joke around, you say any nonsense, nothing, like you're just yourself, and there's no judgment, there is nothing of that sort. She comes to your home, she does this, you do, like literally
I believe she has defined it.
But these guys who say, well, they stole your boyfriend. My dear, the man wanted to be stolen. Please, I beg.
I remember telling you. I remember telling Samantha, you didn't hear this. I remember. Let me give some little light there, because we need to. I have to remind you people. A man can never be stolen. Can never want to be stolen. One. First of all, what happens is you check yourself. How do I treat this person? Do I give him respect? Then secondly, which kind of a friend do you have? You may be there with a friend, you trust her, but you don't know how she plays her games. That's what they call ukwitiga. when immediately you go, men like people can be weak, like being weak. Like you blame men and be like men are bad or men are the same.
Yeah, anyway. I guess we should first leave men, because that is a whole other
huge topic
for another.
That needs us
and I'll make sure that I bring you here.
It needs us to even first sit in parliament and talk about it.
But I just know you guys have negativity, but just we are still moving on with the program, the Morning Vybz here in Infinity Radio, and we are talking about the importance of social capital and how would you define the good and bad friends.
Anyway, more to that, I feel like friends are that important. They're like a real big deal, because they say friends are even better than relatives. In most cases, when you like in those trying moments, most of the times, actually all the times, it's always friends that will always come to like give you a helping hand, to pick you up and friends and relatives will be nowhere to be seen. I don't know.
Can I give you some simple story? Like, personally, from 2019, I had never been to my home. Never been to my village. And my people even didn't know, like, where I was. Exactly. They knew that I exist. I call them when I want. But they don't know how I was living. You get the point? They don't know how I was living. They were just imagining, like, this man, what's not happening with him? Now, what happens is, it's because of friends. The ability to associate. The ability to associate with the people is what makes me feel that. So, everything that has been happening in my life within town here, Mbarara, where I'm Entebbe, Kampala, Ntinda, Chisasi, where all that is because of friends. Not because I go to their homes, but they give connections. Man, there's this deal. Can we do that? Like, yes, man. You can come to this and that. We can have that deal done, okay?
Yeah.
Get it? All the jobs that I've been doing, all the interviews I did, it's because of friends. You just go, man, there's something here and I believe you can make it. Can you come around? You just go there and take your pass and get the job. So that's how I kept on living in town here without the knowledge of my. But I said last semester I was like, Munanga, I'm supposed to go and see these people before they start dying. So just like the way she said, Zandela said, friends are actually a big deal. And I must tell you, personally, I have friends and I don't take them for granted. The bro code has always been there for me.
Big up to bro code.
Mazima, this guy is I must tell you, like, guys, I don't take this for granted. Just like the way I said, I don't take Samantha's feelings or love for granted. I'm not shooting. The other way. I know you
like it is well.
But no, as you continue with the program, we have 28 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. And make sure that you send us a text on 0762635348 and we share up the ideas here and there in Infinity Radio. So let's get into a music break. When we come back, we shall continue with the program. The Morning Vybz here in Infinity Radio. We have a song coming in from Fixon Magima and it's called Ebibozi Bya Boda. Hey guys, you have ever used the bodas?
The way you're saying you've ever used, man, it's a daily meal.
I thought maybe some of you it's okay. Samantha, you've ever heard of any border guy giving you stories from where you start up to where you end?
Why?
These guys have stories. Let's listen to this song and when we come back, we continue with the program. Good morning.
Don't try, Faliwa. Are you okay? Fix on Magina. Good vibe.
Sinamans in a divine magician. But me send on a tell what it is. Musembele manyu misebi bozi bya boda. Kunyu misebi bozi bya boda. Inyu mate bibo wabi wamesa boda. Kunyu misebi bozi bya boda. Musembele manyu misebi bozi bya boda. Kunyu misebi bozi bya boda. Inyu mate bibo wabi wamene soda. Kunyu misebi bozi bya boda.
Wanga mvuga bamuita Ibula na Ibula nyumye ebibozi n'obula okufa. Olumalo tula ku boda yenga kubuuza wamamze yatufuza atya. Nze ndowooza Bobby ne Mzee bebamu. Just batubuzabuza bo bebamu. Ate era bw'otunula n'obalabalamu. Oli musajja w'oli lwaki tatugamba lumu. Aganyabo ndifiira ku bibozi bya boda. Bwe ntuuka mu ggulu mumpeerezaayo ka boda. Ne we ndiba ndi muggeye na ndikola oda. Tonnyumiza nawe tonsubya bibozi bya boda. Sembere mba nyumiza ebibozi bya boda.
Kunyumiza ebibozi bya boda.
Binyuma tebibowa biwomesa boda.
Kunyumira ebibozi bya boda. Musembere mba nyumiza ebibozi bya boda. Kunyumiza ebibozi bya boda. Binyuma tebibowa biwomene soda. Kunyumira ebibozi bya boda. Shumba yeya sana ne pichini koro. Bikimani tata weko ni yali luchoro. Wamabo tunula n'olaba spice oyo. Takunyumira tayimba nga serindiyoni. Kenzo pema yandi mwanjude. Natamuleka sebunya namulabisa bwe kigwa kunze. Ne boda nandi titunze. Buli kye nina rema ne musanyusa. Tula ku boda, womesa boda. Everywhere you go bine ebibozi bya boda. Sigala mu order, womerwa boda. Everywhere you go bine ebibozi bya boda.
Sembelemba nyumize bibozi bya boda. Binyuma tebibowa biwomesa boda. Musembelemba nyumize bibozi bya boda. Binyuma tebibowa biwomene soda.
Infinity Radio.
Ni yarunde sabiyan buroti me ya boyarwa rabasarani yang un fermento rucaratino gumani yune wego boyo refu aseno nanyo manyengeri sudiru jafuna sente oyo boyari no musoto gugaba sente mama pebo tunuro gamba bajawa sente oyo boyari no musoto gugaba sente oyo no kadero kaba muchinywero numchara ya mureka wari muchinywero baira mwendero consebre rotero taxi kadero katyazunga nemishero on the magna, cinnamon, hey secret, for me, afro me, ombrierba, ange a tu presa, yar combar.
Are you looking for a place of comfort? Wow, then Infinity Radio is your destination. Tune in and listen to the Morning Vibe program. It has every day from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Don't miss the vibes from the kings and the queens. Your happiness, our pleasure.
Mazima.
Yes, your happiness is our pleasure, and that is what we do here in Infinity Radio. Okay, yes, we just listened from the song coming in from Fix on Magma, Zinaman, and featuring also Dax Cartel. It was a remix, and the song initially was done by Fix on Magma himself, and the song is called Ebibozibia Boda. Yeah, these Boda guys actually have very beautiful stories that keep you moving as you travel. Yeah, they have very beautiful stories, and I must tell you, for me, I really like their stories, and I get involved because they keep you moving. By the time you realize, by the time you reach there, and you've already laughed your lungs out. Yes, that has been the because we about that for you, and I must tell you guys, we are still going on with the program, and we have a topic of discussion here in Infinity Radio, the Morning Vybz with yours, Yuji and Zandela, together with one beautiful guest here, and that's none other than Samantha. Oh yes, now the topic of discussion. Still going to the topic of discussion. What is the importance of this social capital to you, Samantha?
The importance of social capital is networking, collaborating. Like you can network. She probably has a business she's doing, and she's dealing in something. You guys can work together. You give each other gigs, you give each other business. So social capital is that important. So as a university student, just ensure that you just have the right social capital around you. I don't know how you'll do that, but just make sure. If you know that this person is taking out money every time they're taking Mikabala, just chill that person, because they're not taking you anywhere at the end of the day. Maybe there is something they're adding to you that I don't know, but maybe they're giving you vibe ka weekend. It's good to it's good to vibe. It's good to have a lovely weekend, but at what expense? How much are you spending? Like you had the other girls that were stranded.
19 million, man. That is big dime.
I was about to say something mean, but
it's okay.
Yeah, we can also look at emotional support, well-being,
and that's exactly what we're talking about.
If you're talking to someone, you're probably going through something. Tuition is not coming.
Okay, to talk to somebody.
You're getting retakes. You need someone to motivate you. Actually, I'm a good motivational speaker. I can make you feel like you can become the next.
Like you can get 19 million the next minute.
Yeah,
better start.
I'm that kind of person.
The way I see things,
so really, you should choose the people that when you talk to them, they're able to uplift your spirit. You're not thinking of suicidal thoughts. You're not thinking of dropping out of school. Actually, I'd love to say that a few friends of mine actually thought of dropping out. I won't mention their names, but I talked them out of dropping out. and right now they're still continuing their course, and I'm very happy.
Wow, that is very beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
then
very, very beautiful.
we can also look at academic success. Really, guys, you can't pass alone. That is very, very. You can't.
It's a big deal.
Especially here in campus. You can't pass alone. Don't say you're going to do your coursework alone. You're going to hide your words.
Tugabane.
Tugabane. Share. Those things of those things of hiding coursework, we don't want to share.
And that's exactly what I was telling some students. I told them, like, no, this is gone are the days of secondary whereby you have to do your thing when you're covering. Campus is campus. At the end of it all,
strategically where I can copy.
I didn't hear that. I really didn't hear that. I just malpractice. It's not malpractice, but that's no. But that has been what is good here. I love and appreciate Samantha for that big good kind of submission as far as the topic of discussion is concerned. And I must tell you guys, it's very interesting to have people who actually take you for a priority in their lives. Zandela. Does it sound good?
Yeah. No, it does, especially now in this generation where almost all the youth are depressed.
True.
Mentally unstable. You might think you're stable, yet you're not. That is why they end up opting for going to bars, those things. But I feel like if you had the right friends to emotionally support you the right way.
Is there any, Samantha?
Yes.
Is there any day the people you looked as the people to help you betrayed you? And how did you feel when they betrayed you? Like the people around you, the friends.
Personally, I wouldn't say that I put expectations in people.
No, like I don't think of expectations, but I'm just trying to think of like imagine like you take for example the three of us here, then something the three of us betray you on something. Take for example, maybe report you to the CEO. You get the point, and you know very well that at least raise and Zandela
like throwing me under the bus.
Exactly.
Oh,
how did you feel?
It just feels so bad.
And it's what we talked about, being expectant.
Yeah,
I don't think.
But really, when it happened, it actually opened my eyes. I knew the kind of person that I was around, and I had to run for my life.
Sure. You get to know your boundaries.
You know your boundaries with this person. You know what to say. You know what not to say. Basically, you just know that this is not the kind of person to keep around. If this person can throw you under the bus, really.
But you have that moment.
That moment.
Yeah, like that. Did it happen? Has it ever happened to you?
Yeah, it happened.
And how did you go by it? Did it hurt you?
Yeah, it did.
And how did you go?
I still talk to the person, but then I will put a boundary, and the person even noticed. Yeah, I will put a boundary. We still talk, we still vibe, but because you never know, Munang.
Zandela. That moment.
These things daily bread. But yeah, that's why I was asking, how do you define a best friend? Because to me, it was done to me by someone I called my best friend, yeah?
See,
and I thought it would not hurt, but it actually does. It sinks.
People think that relationships can break your heart. Friendships can break your heart.
Those disappointments but anyway,
I must say, personally, I had a moment that actually I didn't like. Back then in 2017, that was when we were in senior 4. What happened is that we decided to move out, to jump out of school to go to club.
What were you doing?
We went with friends.
You just decided.
We decided. And we went for clubbing. But now this is a moment whereby you're moving at night, going and you're not armed. All of your students, man, moreover, all level students, it feels bad. So reaching on the way, we had an ambush. So one of our friends was banged in the eye, like they banged his eye to the extent that you almost got out. You almost lost it. So what happens? We had to to run back. We had to retreat and get back to school. Coming back to school, we realized somebody had been, like, one of the teachers had been there looking for what, like trying to monitor the people in the dormitories, and our beds were empty. And before they looked for other beds, the guy landed on my bed. So what happens is, when we came back, all the other friends actually put a burden on me. And I really felt like these guys had betrayed me, because I didn't expect. We went there with one moral. We used to have one thing like, we are one.
Every man for himself.
But at the end of it all, there came that motto, because every man for himself later on. God for us all, but every man for himself. That's how I ended up being suspended for a little bit. And they suspended me for that. I almost got expelled, but God after giving them a good explanation, I survived the expulsion. But that thing hurt me a lot. It really hurt me. But at the end of it, I didn't actually keep it in my heart. But at the end of it all, the very person that betrayed me is the very person we shall be in position to have. I'll be going to dance with him as he introduces a kuchala. Yes, so anytime soon we shall be going for Derek Izukuchala. I love that guy. He's my G.
Mentioned his name.
He's my G.
Your people are going.
Afande, what's up? I respect you.
Your people are going. Like, all your friends are
unfortunately, I'm still there. Let him go. And I told him, I'm still there. So just what happened, that guy betrayed me, and he knows it well. And the other time when he called me, I was like, man, we need to go for this. You're my guy, you know it well from day one. I said, man, I cannot hold these things in my heart. Just know you are mine and mine alone. And that is how
things are. Relationships without betrayals and disappointments.
You know, we want to cry too.
Hey, that's what you want.
Nah, I didn't say
you guys don't try that at home. It's actually it's not good for children.
It's harmful.
It's harmful for children, especially those ones who are under the age of 18. It's very bad. So just know we are still going on with the program. Time check, 43 minutes past the hour over and 9. Kwegamba, we have 17 minutes to the end of the show, and I must tell you the program is on fire. Big up to the CEO. I know you're listening, and you said you're on. Thank you so much for appreciating and following us, and also thank you to Gerard. You say you're on. Thank you so much. Thanks for appreciating. And who else here? All right. Thank you so much. The new number here. And we are still going on with the program. Some people even sending dancing. Yes, we are going on with the program. And let's get into some music break and we come back. We shall have now the final remarks of the program, and we have a song coming from Fik Famik and Shiba, and the song is called Bwepaba. You will talk, but this song is actually very good. I love the vibe. I love the combination.
I don't know what is good to you and what is bad to you.
Me, I like good vibes.
Everything I say is not good is what you call good.
I only don't like there's someone you call the noise maker.
It's the same person. No.
Samantha, do you listen to some music? You don't listen to music?
No, I don't.
But I follow you on your TikTok. So what do you do? How do you do? I follow her on her TikTok. So what
I'm more of an R&B person.
Okay.
I enjoy more of R&B than this music.
Sad music is actually kawa.
But then you guys, did you know that music is a therapy?
Yeah.
It's better than people, man.
Alimba.
For real.
Yeah, by the way,
for
she
real.
has a point.
For real.
How could music be better than me? Let's look at this.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, no.
You're the past.
I'm
she
a
said
person.
People.
I'm that is a plural form of a person.
One philosopher. One philosopher said
that what?
By nature, man is a beast. Do you know that philosopher? It's me. But anyway,
that is weird. I will not go with him. I've refused. But now that is the truth. But music is good. It's the therapy, because we have music when you're in love. We have music when you're sad. We have music when you're sick. We have when you're even moods of praying. We have the song that can keep you moving. Even when you're at work, there's something. You see, she's even dancing. But music is a therapy, but you can never substitute it with a human being.
Kuba.
Because now I can come and talk to you and feel good. Music, you'll just listen to music because there's nothing to do. You're
Are you
feeling
sure there
bad.
is nothing to do?
Yeah, because your heart now you have to listen to music. So otherwise,
the tears come.
then after that, even the tears come. Bambi, this is very unfortunate. So let's listen to Bwepaba coming in from Fake Fameka King Kong, featuring Shiba Karun, the Queen Kama Kegama, the King, and the yes.
So in a king
Away.
king hustle.
They're just photocopies.
They're just photocopies. The copycats. I haven't heard that. I didn't say anything. Otherwise, good morning.
You know so quick, come on, nobody passa. Me body gave you the vibes of chaka chaka.
Yeah. When you say come out chini, come out ya chini, cheza na mimi, tingisha paka chini, mela mela nini, onyirira sikini, oyamba de mini ndoza lelo shuwa wini.
Vibe bleed, vibe ziri wagulo muziki weguli. I'm dressed to kill, kuma kutu kwendi. Bakuvuma chinto bugago bukuli. King Kong sembera nkuzini rigari.
Kutu kwenshi bani mara nkufuna bukaba. Wata kunze nenkunyweza wentu bukaba. Tugenda kweyagala tugenda kwetala, ebinadirira tunabisanga yonze wendaba.
Wemisene mara nkufuna wepaba. Nenkukwata kunze nenkunyweza wentu wepaba. Tugenda kweyagala tugenda kwetala, ebinadirira binatusanga yonze wendaba. Basirikire cheche. Sekuwere kulusania ufe namazina kanga kuterekere bebe kubaga kutamiza kuchire chenge gakukoba ne gakwengeza chemodo motabadde chikunga tonafuwa ne wankobadde olina che vibe chentegedde tetuva wanonga tusitudde.
Yeah, vibe ziri wagulo muziki weguli. Best to kill kumukutu kwetuli. Eyo bakuvuma chincho bulunja bukuli. Kwishi basembera nkuzini segari.
King Kong sembera nkuzini rigari.
Mara nkufuna bwepaba. Nenkukwata konze nenkunyweza bwenti bwepaba. Tugenda kweyagala tugenda kwetala. Ebinadirira tunabisanga yonze bwendaba.
Wemisene mara nkufuna wepaba. Nenkukwata konze nenkunyweza bwenti wepaba. Tugenda kweyagala tugenda kwetala. Ebinadirira binatusanga yonze wendaba.
Ekimeme kipatwa tonjogeza French mu patwa tobadde dangerous butwa na yali kuncha yali bawafutwa.
You know me kete nobody kata kata. You know so quick kama nobody pasa. Me body gave you the vibes of chaka chaka. Omanya birunga tabifona tabiraga.
Chuda body up body news pakumuchuzi don't you refuse it. Put yourself in my shoes, girl. If you're not mine, I'm yours. What am I saying? Me you, one in all be issue. Me you, the city kukoza sanga tissue. Me you, one in all be issue. Me you, the city kukoza sanga tissue.
We say mala nkufuna wepaba. Nenkukwata konze nenkunyweza wentu wepaba. Tugenda kweyagala tugenda kwetala. Ebinadirira binatusanga yonze wendaba.
Kubanga nimala nkufuna wepaba. Nenkukwata konze nenkunyweza wentu wepaba. Tugenda kweyagala tugenda kwetala. Ebinadirira binatusanga yonze wendaba.
More music, more variety, non-stop hits. We simply play the best.
Your happiness, our pleasure.
Bachelina batike yumato jingenda labate wasanga yichiware chinyirira nachigambye ready ndi single wobato fude yangu tukoletago naye yangambye byaddala ali single era ansuubiza chimu ready to mingle naye yangambye byaddala ali single era ansuubiza chimu ready to mingle. I'm single and searching Chichi Chotamanji Justing got your quarter Justing Baby we Justing got your warm Justing Yeah, we know we Justing got your quarter Justing Hey, baby we Justing got your warm Justing Baby we just njagala Justin tambule kona we be just Baby we just njagala just tuzinem na we be just Ntwala yina joginda agilla zisirina buzibu changamba olida kasisiku kalinga kanaba amata yeratina wetampa yanamba chagara yokola mereku like gum yokolo kama toko madam mpita misana chirme madam wo yogoli dambela wo madam just got the potako just baby be just got just yeah, bino vya just got your potako just baby vya just got wamu just Infinity Radio.
More music, more variety. Non-stop hits. We simply play the best.
Your happiness,
Our pleasure. Welcome you back from that music break. We just listened from John Black, and the song is Just Bujasti. Why do these guys get these words? Just Bujasti, Bichi. But just know that it's been a good tune outside there, and I believe it's still giving us more. We are still going on with the program here at the Morning Vybz, and we have a topic of discussion. And I must tell you that we have 8 minutes to the end of the show, because I told you over the time that every day, whether you're a good dancer or you are the best at the end of it all, you also have to leave the stage for the rest of people. So after this, we shall be leaving a stage for the hustle gang with Mems Monica. We shall be giving us the hustles, how to do things here and there. So just have to tune in. What you have to do is to stick with us on all our social media platforms. Just type there www.infinityug.com, and you'll be in position to pass and pick all the information that is passed here in Infinity Radio, because you know we prioritize your happiness, and just know that your happiness is our pleasure. Okay, so we have our guest here still with us, and I must say, let her give us her last words about the topic of discussion, and then also give us her social media platform, so that we can be in position to follow her here and there, because you know, in the world of .com, this is one of the good things, or the one ways of connecting with your friends here and there. So Samantha Wagwan, how are you feeling?
I feel good.
Okay.
Overall, social capital, like you've had all of us discuss, emotional support, personal development, cultural diversities that help us to like relate with different cultures. Right now I'm a Kebu. I don't know, he's from Toro. I don't know. Like it's just, no, he's from Tororo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's a Kebu?
It's a tribe in Uganda.
Even me, I'm also hearing for the first time.
Yeah. So you guys don't know about us, but I'm a Kebu. We are from West Nile. They're in that corner.
Down there.
They are.
And by the sincerely speaking, that's going to be one of my next places of adventure.
It's actually a beautiful place.
I've been to Western, I've been to Central, I've been to
I've traveled the world.
I've been to East, not the world. I've tried to travel the
traveled
country.
Uganda.
Yes, and now the next place is Northern Uganda and West Nile.
Yeah.
So school should get done very fast.
I'll be a tour guide.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, it helps us to like engage with each other. Like you see, they also didn't know about me, but
Finally,
now they know about me
because of social capital,
you know. Then it also provides us with different resources, connections. Now I'm also connected to Zandela. Oh my God. I feel so blessed.
Mama, who am I?
It's a pleasure.
Azin.
Oh my God.
come down, take some water.
So guys out there, just those who are friends to friends, just be good, guys. Be kind, be nice, be humble. Be humble,
and
guys.
also be prayerful.
Because when you're humble, you'll make it in life. You'll be
everything.
You'll just be everything.
Things will just happen.
Don't feel like you're on top of the world. Don't feel like you're on top of your friend, probably because you have an iPhone.
For others.
Yeah, you have an iPhone and you feel like you're too cool because I have a Techno. What's that?
Even when they can take my button here without even the thingy.
Guys,
don't laugh.
Let's not make our friends feel like they're any less of people. because they don't own certain gadgets, because they are not dressing a certain kind of way, or because their parents have not
living a certain lifestyle.
Yeah, they are not living.
They are not staying in a certain hostel.
You know? Yeah. So guys, Bambi, let's stop that and just be good friends, grow their connections, keep growing, keep developing, and yeah. You can find me on Instagram at Sami Afoyo with 4. And then also on Twitter, you can still find me at Sami Afoyo with a 4 instead of an F.
Alright, you tell them about your YouTube.
Hey, by the way, you also one of the YouTube stars,
YouTubers.
Here.
Yeah, so I'm a YouTuber, and we do a show called The Talk Series. We talk about very, very many things: life, relationships, love, faith, education,
fashion,
whatever. And soon we'll be hosting some people, if not some of the people that you're listening in to right now. So just stay tuned and find us on YouTube at The Talk Series. Thank you so much.
That is very good. So guys outside there, if you're listening to the Morning Vybz here in Infinity Radio, just be in position to get it your phone and type there A4 yourself. Sami A4.
And also subscribe to
the YouTube channel. Yeah, it's good. Support is what we need. Now we are going to have a campaign for that, to make sure that we have subscribers here and there. So make sure that Sami, you make sure that you share the link in different groups so that we come up and back you up with that. Thank you so much for passing here, and we really appreciate the mere fact that you've been positioned to have interest in having having a show with us. Get a point?
Sure.
Having to come around and talk to us, which is very important, and we appreciate that. As Infinity Radio and the Morning Vybz, we are really very, very humbled, and we don't take that for granted. Thank you. Keep coming around. We still need you.
Thank you.
Zandera. Somebody say the Zen. Can I say Zenda? Okay, Zandera. So I'll find the words as you go.
Final words. All I can say is friendship is a big deal. Friendship is wealth in its own way. Yeah, so try to maintain the friendships you have and also make more. Yeah? Yeah, because it's wealth in its own way. That's all I can say.
Okay. So actually friendship, people just try to maintain these friendships because we need them.
True.
You need people around you. You don't know what tomorrow has for you, and you don't know what you have to face tomorrow, because the person that you may despise today is the very person who is going to put you to the level where you want. You don't know, today we are here struggling, looking at each other like they are not worthy your attention, but tomorrow that very person you're looking at as a mere something will be the person to help you here and there. So don't take these friendships for granted. I remain yours, Raise UG with Zandela, always every morning here in Infinity Radio, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. We shall be giving. So today is a Thursday. Some of us are already on the weekend.
Feels like Friday was yesterday.
So it is very, very fast, eh? Sorry, it feels like that.
It's
it
our
really
generation.
Feels. It is okay.
The Bible says in the last days.
Yeah, will be like 2 days.
In the last days.
Do you think that is we are in last days?
Yeah, we're in the last days.
Me, I'm still having my days. I will refuse, but that's no. We come to the end of this program today, but just know you can go to your social media platforms and put your comment there on the topic of discussion today, and when you come back, people will be coming with the next program, so be in position to read your your comments that you leave, and then we use those those comments to help the people outside there who are facing the same problems. We love you. Bye bye till we meet again tomorrow. Good morning.